Good afternoon, everybody. This is Ekta Sehgal Malhotra, founder Kiddo Mentoring. Kid Do Mentoring talk show is exclusively designed to bring out the talent, passion, the energy levels of children who not only have the talent but put all their efforts to achieve that talent, are very, very passionate, and when they achieve something, they become mentors to many and more. As a mother of a 4-year-old child, I believe that children need to be mentored. And when they are mentored, they themselves become mentors to many and more. Rather than just teaching your child, if you mentor them, there is so much more that these young children can achieve, and they then understand the importance of what they are doing, the value associated with it. Today, on our maiden episode, we have a very, very special guest, Ananya Banerjee. A very warm welcome, Ananya, to the very first show. And it gives me immense pleasure to have you as the first guest on the Kid Do Mentoring show. Ananya is 13 years old. She comes from Mumbai, daughter of Nidhi and Kaushik. She was just 5 when she started to cultivate her interest towards art and craft. This young girl has made some beautiful stuff, and I'm going to let the stuff do the talking. So, if you could see this cup, which has a beautiful Christmas tree that she made this, I think, if I remember it right, about 2, 3 years back. She also made a beautiful calendar that I'd like to show and maybe show a few pictures that were a part of it. If you could see this is Ananya's art. And let's see a little more. Each picture, the color combination that she uses is absolutely out of the world. And this calendar is of 2019, and the way this young girl had, marked the calendar months like a magical March. And she also said that it is an amazing April, and so on and so forth. So, Ananya, a very, very warm welcome. And, we want to know more about you. How did the journey start? What motivated you? Who's your inspiration? And so on and so forth. So, first and foremost, please introduce yourself to everybody here.
Yes, my name is Ananya Banerjee. I study in Hiranandani Foundation School. I'm in the 8th grade. I am the owner of Ananya's Art, a Facebook page on and also on Instagram. I also have started a blog called Thought Bubble during my Diwali vacations.
Wow, that is awesome. So at the age of 13, she's the owner of a Facebook page called Ananya's Art. She's blogging, and during the lockdown is when she started this blog. That is truly, truly inspirational, Ananya. So let's dwell a little more about your journey. You were 5 when you developed your
Yes,
interest towards art and craft, right? So how did
yes.
you develop this interest? Did you get this from your mom or your dad? And when you found your interest in this, how did you pursue it?
I think the people who pushed me were my parents. They were very encouraging for this. Another thing was how my first art teacher was also extremely kind and patient with me. I came from not liking art to loving it because of my parents and my teachers. I must say that I was encouraged by many people around me.
Wow.
So it was a very interesting journey for me.
Okay. So when you started painting, what was the first thing that you had drawn and painted? Do you have any memories of that?
Yes, I do. I remember my mother teaching me how I had to keep on practicing to shade the same drawing. I remember making at least 10 of them. It was a it was a scene with palm trees and desert kind of thing. And I think it took a lot of work to actually get to the finesse.
Very good, very good. So, did you find it very, very burdensome when you were made to make the same thing again and again, or was
Yes,
it I would get better and
I
better?
I at first found it very burdening. I mean, I would get very angry because I had to just keep doing the same thing. But when I at my art competition, when I drew it and I won, I think I realized that all that hard work really paid off, and I think it was a very good lesson for me.
All right, brilliant. Also, I think if I remember it right, about 2 years back, you did a charity fundraiser through the work that
Yes,
you did, and that's when you had created these mugs, notebooks, mouse pad, and other things, T-shirts,
yes,
and tote bags, right?
yes.
So, what prompted you to do this? And I mean, for a young girl, you must be about 9, 10 years at that time. To think about charity at that young age is phenomenal. So, where did you get that idea and how did you execute it? If you could dwell a little on that.
Yeah. So it was one of my during my first sales that I had, and I had collected quite a lot of money, and my mom informed me that I can actually do something for others instead of wasting that money. So she told me about this good cause, about helping these underprivileged children earn opportunities to actually have equal opportunities as each child should get. So I think it was a very important cause, and I really felt for it, so that's why I mostly did it.
Brilliant, brilliant. But what did you learn out of it, Ananya? That I think that would be very interesting to know. You did the charity, you made something which you, in any case, were because that's where your passion lies. But not many at your age will be willing to part that first income that they make. So, what was the learning that you got, and how did you feel about it?
I felt really good when I found that I can actually help others. It was a very good learning experience because for the first time, I was not only thinking about myself, but I was thinking about the people around me who are not able to do or get opportunities just like how I'm able to get these many opportunities as I'm getting. So I
Wonderful,
think giving an
wonderful.
opportunity was a very important thing to me.
Right. So, did that add value to your own well-being, to the learnings that you've had so far? Did it?
Yes, it
I mean,
had a little lot
how
of
did it
value.
impact? How did it impact you?
Well, it was a very great impact on me because I could not believe that I was doing so great by just giving a little amount of money to a charity. Uh, when I actually did give it, they were very thankful, and it actually brought a smile to my face. How I could see their smiles.
Wonderful. So wonderful. So the joy of giving is something that you learn
Yeah.
so early in life, and I must congratulate your parents. To have instilled such amazing values in you. That and not just them. I think big round of applause for you because not many would appreciate the thought that whatever the hard-earned money that you've earned that you're willing to give. And I think not only have you done the charity, but you also took sessions or classes for these children who come from humble background to teach them how to paint.
Yes, I think during my first class in which I taught, I think it was very humbling. Teaching kids younger than me was a very interesting thing because I had never done it before, and it had happened during this lockdown. I really found it interesting, though I can admit that I was a little nervous. And I think it was overall the best experience I've had.
Right, right. Okay, so what inspires you, Ananya?
I can say a lot of things inspire me because for my paintings, I can say that the paintings on Pinterest that I see are very inspiring because they actually make me want to do a lot. And an inspiring figure for me, I think, is Emma Watson because she's an actress, she is into books, she is an environmentalist, she's so many things in one person. And I really think that I want to be like her, not in what she has done, but what I am good at and do everything. So she does not inspire me to just stick in one thing, but to go into different fields. like coding, blogging, reading, music, debating.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So, any new initiative that you're working on? Blogging has been one. Uh, we'll talk about it in a little while, but any other new initiative that you're working on currently?
Yes, I do have a lot of future plans. I'm going to be taking out a calendar for the year 2021, and it's
Wow.
going to be month themed. So each month will have a different painting corresponding to it. I'm going to be continuing with my blog. I'm going to indulge myself for the first time into something I like to call digital art. I'm going to be also starting something called book reviews, and I will be also going to participate more in the Model United Nations thing that we have in our school.
Wow, that's amazing to hear these, the well chalked out plan for the year 2021. So I think you can take my order, in advance for the calendar 2021, because I think I missed it in 2020, but
No,
I still
actually,
check.
2020 was a hard year for all of
Yeah,
us.
for all of us, exactly. But I still have this 2019 calendar, and I'm no way going to be, and I'm going to soon get these pictures framed also. And Ananya, in fact, had been very kind that on my request had painted something for me. It is showcased on my wall in my house, and I will be sharing that picture once we are done with this live. So, Ananya, tell me something about the blog. What is it that you write in the blog, and what all topics do you intend to cover, and what's the
Um,
intention in starting this blog?
yeah. So my mom inspired me to open a blog because during my Diwali vacations, I had literally nothing to do. And I think this blog is mostly a personal blog where I can write my thoughts, and I'm able to write book reviews over there. I'm able to say top tens. I'm able to do a lot of things on that blog. And I'm thinking of going more into it, like, giving reviews, doing travel blogs, putting everything I can into it because this is going to be my first blog and I'm really excited for it.
Wow, awesome, awesome. Okay, so what else? So what when you paint, right?
Yeah.
Does that hamper your studies in any ways, or has there been any time that where your parents have said that Ananya, not you need to now pay attention to your studies? That's one part of the
Uh,
question. And the other is how do you balance it?
so the first part of the question I can answer as till I think sixth grade. My mom was helping me learn my chapters and all of that because it was getting hard, and I did have a problem of focusing on my studies, and I think my mom helped me in that department. And since seventh grade, I've been studying on my own, and I think I'm doing pretty well.
Doing pretty well. So you've been able to strike that balance between your passion and the studies, which is very important.
Yeah. Another thing for the second question is how I balance it. I keep weekends for my creativity days, and Thursdays and Fridays are anyways my art exam classes. So I think I
Okay.
keep the balance.
Perfect. Excellent. So, Ananya, I'm very keen to see, some of the stuff that you have made because I do understand that it's not just painting that you do, but you have tried your hands on a couple of other things like decoupage and other forms of art and craft. So, we'd like to see some stuff.
Yes, I will show you just a second. Um,
So, this young girl, while she gets
these
the
are
stuff
some
that she,
fine. These are some of
yeah,
my paintings.
okay, beautiful. The girl, the picture with the hat is one of my favorites of your collection.
Thank you. And there are some others. So this is one which I have made.
Can you, yeah, beautiful, absolutely stunning that is. So this is decoupage, if I get it right.
Yeah, and I also tried at some bottle jute work. I think it came out pretty well with
Well,
everything.
it's very nice. It's very nice.
Everything, it's covered in jute and peacock feathers, I think.
Yes, it's very
So I
nice.
think I have followed a lot of things, and I've also tried my hand at digital art. So I think it's very interesting of how I'm able to put so many things in one thing. Like I'm experimenting with bottles and canvas and everything in just one subject. So it's kind of interesting.
Right. Okay. So how does art help you, Ananya? How does it help your thought process?
I think art is a very good thing to visualize math.
Okay.
So, like when you are drawing, it takes all angles, perspectives, and math and physics is like all about that. So, yeah, it really helps in a lot of subjects. And yeah, art is also another way to perceive things. A normal person could perceive a table as a table, or a artist could perceive it as a work of art because the table has its designs on it. Everything and shapes on it, and there are all kinds of things on a table that a normal person can maybe can see.
Wonderful. That's a very interesting perspective that you have brought out. That art, where in good old days, art and science were totally different. Art and maths, I
Yeah.
don't think anybody have really thought like this the way you are, and I think that's what we call as the new age thinking. And I must acknowledge on this public platform that having looked at some of the stuff that Ananya has done, decoupage, the jute that she has made, and I distinctly remember that how she had used the old CDs to make the back cover of a mobile phone, and
Yes,
she's
I
made
have.
posters out of decoupage and all that. And you have in many ways inspired me, to create certain things for myself and to be able to teach my daughters. So absolutely wonderful, Ananya. What you are doing is absolutely commendable, and I have no words to express for you that at such a young age you are doing absolutely fantastic. And you're very, very creative. That smile on your face, the calm on your face that I see, says so much about you. And I have seen you in action, I have seen you how you are. But there's this one question that I want to ask. Anybody who
Uh,
draws inspiration from you? Does your brother, your
I
younger
think
brother?
so. Yes, I think it's my younger brother.
Okay.
Because I think that he is a very big copycat, and I think he likes art. I think he likes art because I don't realize whether he's copying me or actually likes it. He has an art class of his own. I mean, he does art class, and I think he enjoys it. And and sometimes when I have time out of my busy schedule, I try and teach him, and I think he's a very good student when it comes to the teaching.
Wonderful, wonderful, very nice. I'm sure he'll be very happy to hear this, that he's a wonderful student, and that you are helping him and guiding him, to pursue his journey of art. In fact, I think the calendar does have one picture drawn
Of
by this
his
young boy.
paintings, yes.
Yes. Uh, so I must show that also. So this card, if you can see, has been made
Yes.
by Ananya's younger brother. And what I see in this car and the way he has been doing things now is absolutely fantastic. And I'm sure, Ananya plays a very important role in guiding him and helping him. So, Ananya, I have, there's some very quick rapid fire questions for you.
Yes.
All right. Mummy or Papa?
I'm a diplomat and I say that I cannot choose between them. Just
What?
sitting there, and I don't think I cannot answer that.
Wonderful. Who's
I'm
more
kind of
creative,
scared
Mummy or
to answer
Papa?
that.
Who's more creative, mom or
Both are
dad?
creative in their own way. Both are creative in their own way. Like mom's into
That
the study creative and my dad's into art creative and music.
all right. So which means that the genes have come from both your parents. Both have a
Yeah.
creative flair. Your mom is into writing. Your dad is into the other side of art. So you definitely draw a lot from them. All right.
Yeah.
Maths or science?
I like both, but maths is more favored for me.
Okay, maths is most favored. Okay. North Indian food or Bengali food? Are you there, Ananya? Okay, there seems to be some technical glitch. So while Ananya joins us back, um, this young girl who's just 13 is doing an amazing work. Yeah, welcome back, Ananya. So I
Sorry,
was
I got
asking
disconnected.
questions. North Indian food or Bengali food?
Not Indian.
North
I'm very
Indian.
continental.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. So you like continental food. Okay. Dark colors or light colors?
Dark.
Sceneries or portrait?
Sceneries.
Sceneries. Why so?
I think there's a lot more that you can show in a scenery because in a portrait, though it shows depth, sceneries show a whole new window to another world where you're sitting at home.
Okay. So if you had to pay your gratitude, for to someone who has helped you evolve in your art and craft or painting, who would that one person be?
I cannot choose one person because along the way, at least 100 people have helped me. I can give gratitude to my mom, my dad, the people who encouraged me, like you. And I can thank you, Kanupriya auntie, for giving me this opportunity. I can give it to my art teachers, all who have given me education, and obviously my parents.
Very good, very good. Definitely. You are on the right track. You are being very, very balanced in all your answers, and you are learning the tricks of the trade very soon, and that's very nice. It's very good to see that you're shaping up into a wonderful, beautiful lady, and I like
Thank
the
you.
poise, the confidence that you have. And indeed, I'm not going to, stop saying this, but indeed, you definitely are an inspiration to many and more, and keep up the good work. Continue to paint and bring out these creative, beautiful stuff. Do share the details of some of the work that you have done. Do share some pictures on our
Yeah.
page. So tell me one instance where you had made something and you were appreciated beyond your expectation.
Beyond my expectations. Okay. I think this one instance was when I had made a painting uh, sometime before the lockdown. It was of a koi fish pool, and got I had gotten so inspired by seeing it on Pinterest that I had copied it to the detail, and I got so many appreciations from my mom, my dad, even my little brother thought it was real and tried to poke it, but nothing moved. And I think it was really nice to have it so appreciated. It was really beyond my expectations.
Wonderful. So, Ananya, they say that sometimes it is good to fail, because when you fail, it actually keeps you one grounded, two, it becomes a stepping stone towards success. So, any time that you participated in a competition and were very sure that you're going to get the first prize, but you didn't get it, how did you feel and how did you work upon yourself? If
I
this
had
ever
done it. Yes, it had happened to me. It has happened a lot to me, and yeah, I think it was when I had tried the competition, my first entry to the Google for Doodle thing. Sorry, Doodle for Google thing, and I had given in my thing, and I was really confident, but I ended up not getting the prize. And I think that it actually taught me that failing isn't going to be the end of the world, because at that point I was really sad that I hadn't won. And I was kind of shocked that I was like, what happened? And my mom told, like, it's cool, you'll do it good in the next one.
Right. So that's what your mom told you, right? How did you feel, and
Yeah.
what corrective measures did you take that you work upon yourself? So what then got you back? What inspired you to bounce back and create more beautiful stuff?
This obviously inspired me and also motivated me to do better. I was a little saddened and put down, but I got back up, and I've actually made better drawings in the future. Now, actually, that I remember, it was not such a big loss. It was actually quite fine. And a few, like maybe a year later, I won another competition where my drawing came in a book. So it was a win and loss. It was balanced.
Right. So you tasted both the success and the failure, and you learned from
Yeah.
both. Yeah, wonderful.
Yes, I
Superb,
learned
super.
majorly from both.
So any form of art that you don't like, or you've tried your hand, but you felt that no, this is not really my domain area.
I don't think my domain area is in the abstract art kind of thing, because every time I try, it looks like, black, and then, brown, and then, maybe is that green. I don't know. I tried it once and it looked really weird. It all looked black because I put a lot of other colors, and I don't think I'm really gonna continue that.
All right. Okay. I appreciate you being so honest and upfront about that. So would you, going forward, like to pursue a career in the field that you have your passion, or you have some
Um,
other plans to become something else?
I have a lot of ideas on what I want to become. I have actually 16 ideas,
Wow.
and I have not chosen even one, so I'm really confused in between that. I think that I will choose one when I'm a little older, but I know that it will be something that I really want to do, that I love, and something I feel a passion for. It will have obviously my skill sets like maths and drawing and maybe a few sciences. So I think it is going to be that.
Okay. So nothing is firmed up as of now.
No, I'm really unsure about what I want to be when I grow up.
Okay. So being a painter, is that an option?
I think so, but that will be my hobby or part-time thing.
Okay. So you want to pursue that as a passion or a hobby, but not like your
Yeah.
mainstream work that you
No,
would like to do.
I really want to go maybe in architecture or science, or maybe something completely different.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Superb. All right. So Ananya, thank you so much for being with us and for answering, each and every question brilliantly with so much of poise and confidence. There are so many comments coming from your well-wishers, and they're very happy to see the way you're doing. And many congratulations from us at Kiddo Mentoring. Continue to do the great work. Be a mentor to many and more. Inspire a lot of people, seek inspiration, get inspired, and as just one piece of advice, since you did express your gratitude towards me to have been motivating you, never let your passion die. you know
Thank you.
there are many people who are talented, but there are very few who are passionate about it, and I think
Thank
it's
you.
the passion that always gets you going. So absolutely superb. So on behalf of everybody here who's watching you, who would watch you at a later point in time, a big round of applause for you. And we look forward to seeing more and more creative stuff. Do share the calendar when it is
Yes,
ready
I
for the year
pinky
2020.
promise I will.
Yes, and God bless you, take care, and you're wonderful.
Thank you so much.
So this is Ananya Banerjee for us, a 13-year-old girl from Mumbai, daughter of Nidhi Kaushik and Kaushik Banerjee, and she has been pursuing art and craft since the age of 5. And the confidence that this girl has shown today is all because of the passion that she has and how she is nurturing her talent. And I would also applaud her parents who have been guiding her, who have been giving her the opportunity and the platform to, to balance her studies with the passion that she has, and much more success to you, Ananya. And please do congratulate your parents on my behalf, and keep up the good work and take care.
Yes. Thank you, Ekta Aunty, for this opportunity.
The pleasure is all mine. And ladies and gentlemen, this was our very first show at the Kid Do Mentoring. There are many and more children who are extremely talented and passionate. And we will be back again with yet another journey of a child who has it in him or her. And keep showering your love and blessings on these children, because they indeed mentor each one of us, and they do need mentoring. So as I always say, that mentoring is a two-way process. So let's join hands and mentor the youth to be able to make the future bright and beautiful. So once again, thank you everybody, and a special thank you to Ananya Banerjee for being with us on this show called Kid Do Mentoring. So take care, Ananya, and see you. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye-bye.